Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's start analyzing Bank Nifty. So on a daily chart, you saw a decent bullish day in today's session. If you look at the entire set of candles on daily chart, you can draw a trend line up to current market price. And this is a strongly established support level. If I go to hourly chart, the similar situation can be seen here. You can see lot of long wick candles around the level of 29,871 to 29,820, which represented some kind of selling pressure, but Bank Nifty triumphed over all that and seller pushed the price up. If we go to 15-minute chart, you can see right here, this is a bullish sign. The reason for that is in today's session, you saw a case of higher highs and higher lows, which means that at every single low or every single down move, there were buyers who were wanting to buy at that level, and that low level became higher and higher with every passing minute. So in tomorrow's session, we will be buying Bank Nifty over the market price of, let me see here, 29,000. I would rather say 30,000. 29,900. Yeah, that's the level. And the target should be around this particular candle, 30,000. And what we can do, we can trail our stop loss because we are bound to see some sort of consolidation around 30,000, and then we might see price going up. So make sure that you trail your stop loss. Going to Nifty 50, if we go to daily chart, we can see similar kind of situation. We can also draw a trend line up to current market price, and this is a strongly established support level around 13,500 to 13,318. If we go to lower time frame, specifically hourly time frame, I will draw a more concise trend line for you. So as you can see here, there was a pattern of higher highs and higher low. We understand what this pattern means. A higher highs and higher lows pattern means that stock or that particular security is going and to go up, and there are a lot of bullish signals. If we go to even more smaller time frame, you can see even a smaller time frame you hardly see any long with bearish candle, which means that there were not a lot of interest from sellers. It was the bearish candle were result of profit booking, and every profit booking became an opportunity for buyers to buy in a decent quantity, and that was the theme of today's session. So we are going to buy Bank Nifty 50 above 13,620, and a target should be around 13,640 or 650, around that. And as I always say, we need to trail our stop loss to gain that extra profit in case stock goes our stop loss. I hope you understand importance of trailing stop loss. You must have experienced the advantage of trailing stop loss in today's session, as number of stocks went up. It went up by a mile above target price. So that's what happens when you trail stop loss. It's time to see 4 stocks for tomorrow's session. The first stock we have is Havells India. If you come to daily chart here, this is a strong support around the level of 880 to 865, and we can also draw a trend line on a daily chart. As you can see, volumes have not expanded, which means that it's a good sign. Once trend line gets broken, we are going to see a lot of buyers showing interest. If we go to lower time frame here, once again, you can draw a trend line as we saw in daily chart. Just see how price has been consistently making higher highs. There was a bit of selling pressure around the level of 890, but that was negated by buyers. Here another thing that you have to watch, that Havels Havels is trading around the round number of 900. So that is should be our target, our entry zone. If price goes above 900, I am 100% confident that a lot of buyers are going to come and we are going to see even higher levels. And the higher levels can go as high as the high of the beginning of the trend line, which is equal to 925 to 928. Second stock we have for tomorrow's session is Tata Motors. If we look at the daily chart here, this is a strong support level, which is around 162. And if you see this particular candle, the entire range is contained within this stronger candle, which was there on Monday's session. And also volumes have not expanded. So in tomorrow's session, we are going to see a lot of interest from buyers, right? Here, see how the pattern is transpiring. There is a case of higher highs and higher lows. As I told you before, that it is an extremely bullish pattern. Even if we go to 15-minute chart, you are going to see the same kind of pattern right here as well. Every low is an extremely profitable opportunity for buyers to come in and buy, and hence we saw a previous high being taken out. So here in this case of Tata Motors, we are going to buy above the market price of 160, 170, and if that happens, I'm confident that we are going to see huge momentum, and that momentum can even go as high as 174 to 175. So be ready for a huge momentum in Tata Motors. Third stock we have for tomorrow's session is UPL. On a daily chart, just like our two previous stocks, you can also draw a trend line up to current market price. Here, how price is approaching the trend line. It is making case of a pattern of higher highs and higher lows. This is a well established support level which is extremely strong, which is around the level of 435. If we go to hourly chart and find out even higher support level, it stands at around the level of 448. So this is our trend line. So in tomorrow's session, if price goes above 453 or 454, we are surely going to see even higher bullish momentum than today's session. Price can go as high as 460 or even 462. If we go to 15-minute chart and let's see the pattern, see right here. Here you saw a M pattern. So M pattern is an extremely profitable pattern, M or W pattern. What you have to look for is you have to look for breakout in either direction, both this one or lower. And when that happens, as you saw here, I'm drawing stretching the line. You saw a huge bullish momentum. Similarly, in case of W pattern, if you see a breakout above this one, you are going to see huge bullish candles as well. And if the breakout is below this one, you are going to see bearish momentum as well. So keep in mind, this is an extremely profitable pattern to trade. Fourth and final stock we have is HBI. Similarly, as we are seeing in number of stock, we are able to draw a trend line. So here, the support level is established around 254 to 255. As you can see, volumes have not expanded. That's what we want. When there is no expansion in volume just before a trend line, and when trend line do get broken, we see a huge momentum with expansion in volume. If you go to hourly chart, this is the trend line over here. As you can see, price is kind of finding difficult to go above the level of 264, and if that level gets broken, especially in first 5 to 10 minutes, then we are going to see huge bullish momentum which can go as high to 71. If we go to even lower time frame, here you see a cluster of candle. Price here has kind of gotten into the state of a deadlock. it is touching the support and resistance level multiple times, which means that there is a bit of confusion in the minds of both buyers and sellers. And tomorrow's session, we are going to see either party win, and that is going to be buyers if we just take into a holistic analysis. So these are the important levels along with targets. I have given multiple targets. As I always say, do not take position into all of these stocks. Just choose 2 out of 4 stocks so that you can able to see the chart as well as trail your stop loss. Regarding targets, you can uh, go for all the targets. If you are aggressive trader and if you are averse to risk, you can look to book the profit at a smaller target. It's your choice, and make sure that you do not risk a capital or a quantity that you cannot afford to lose, because that is how you are going to become profitable as well as you are going to have longevity in stock market. I do not want anyone to burn their capital in a span of 2 days or a week. So that's where you have to consistently take a fixed number of quantity until you double your capital. For example, you are trading with 10,000 rupees and you have decided to go for quantity of 100. Then unless and until you earn 10,000 rupees of profit from stock market, that means your total capital is 20,000 rupees. Then you can increase your quantity systematically by, for example, by 100 more quantity. That means you are now going to take 200 quantity and you are going to go for those quantity unless and until your capital goes from 20,000 to 30,000. So if you follow this pattern, even if you have losses in between, you are going to be profitable holistically, and that is what we want. Thank you for watching.